Hello.
Hi.
I got something for you. Ready? You
Yes.
ready? Okay.
Yes.
Hello. 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 And how are you? Your turn.
I'm fine. I'm fine. And I hope that you are too.
Hello,
Hello,
everybody.
everybody.
I feel like we should have a song every time every time we come on. So, just in case
Yes.
you guys didn't know, welcome to the Short, Sweet, and Petty podcast. And
Yes.
I'm Angie, accompanied with baby sister
Mo.
Mo. That's right. And
Mo.
that was a sample of her song when she was 3 years old in preschool. Good Shepherd,
Good
Miami,
Shepherd.
Florida.
Shout out. Good Shepherd.
Shout
Miami,
out, Good
Florida.
Shepherd.
Don't know if you're still there, but if you're still there, I'm an
I
alumni.
wonder if you are. There's some other songs, but we'll save that for another episode.
Well, it
So,
also showcases our fantastic singing, which we're
okay,
sharing with the world.
again,
So you're
blessings on
welcome.
blessings, blessings on blessings. That's what we're here for, people. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
this is episode number 8. So you see, again, we always do this differently. 8. Yes. Okay. We made it
Yes,
to episode 8. Well, I
we
tell you,
did.
10's going to be great. I like
10's
it.
gonna be great. Well, because I don't think there's any variations that you can do on 10 with two hands.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm not, and nobody needs to see these toes, although they just were recently pedicured. But yeah, there is
Oh,
no variation on 10. So
yeah, no, no,
we'll
no.
keep it. We'll see what 9 brings us. So
Yes, yes.
okay, so let's start off. What you got petty this week?
Okay. So it's actually going to be a twofer this week,
Okay.
but it's one common theme. And the theme is men behaving poorly. Uh,
Mm,
Men behaving poorly. I think I had to write them down
yeah.
because I got to remember what they were. Okay. Yes. Now I remember. But it's men behaving poorly. So men do better. Like as a
Men.
preface, I'm prefacing it by saying men do better.
Yes.
Everybody do better,
Everybody do
especially
better.
men. But
But
men, y'all need to do
yeah.
better.
And
This
what
is
they always
not
say,
acceptable.
as we say today, it's not always men, but it's
But
always
it's,
men.
yeah, it's always
It's
men.
always men. So,
So, yeah. So I have a twofer for you this
all
week.
right, give it to
Uh,
me.
Item number one is a workplace grievance
Mm.
that I had to experience, unfortunately, in the office recently. I was sitting there in my shared work area. As I've mentioned, I don't have an office with like walls and door. It's more of like a large cubicle situation. And it is a shared space. I'm actually in a file room. It's kind of janky, but uh, that's like a whole
Oh my
other
God.
petty grievance. But it's yeah. So that's my work. It's very open layout, like an open layout, very open, and there are
You're
windows.
trying
Like
to think very positively, and I love that for you.
yeah,
But yeah, you're
yeah, yeah.
in a file
Open concept with windows.
room.
But you know, there are other people like in this shared space that I can't
Mm.
see, but I can hear, and they can hear me, and it's great. But I was sitting there. My office mate wasn't there that day. I don't know where she was, and so it was just me and my thoughts, and I'm just typing away, minding my business, like working hard per usual, and I didn't think that anybody else happened to be in there at that time because I guess they were being quiet. But out of nowhere, I hear the largest burp from a man. It was a man burp. And, I'll recreate it for you if you'd like. I'll get real close to my microphone to make it real
Okay.
loud. But it was like, it was like long and deep and loud, and it was startling because, again, like I'm typing away on my computer, in the zone, like working hard. And I just hear this loud burp. And then it was not followed by an excuse me or, ooh, oh, sorry, or nothing of that nature. And again, like it's possible the person didn't know that I was there,
But
but
still.
I don't know. Like even when you're like, if I'm alone, like I don't burp out loud. I try not to, but sometimes if you're drinking carbonated, it does like
Right.
a little slip, and then you're like, oh, excuse me, even though I'm
Okay,
by
because I was
myself.
just
But
thinking
I'm like,
that too, because everybody burps,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
But I was just thinking that I was like, oh, if you're at home and you're like, ugh, and you're like, oh, excuse me, but then you're like, what am I saying
Right.
excuse me for? But it's like,
Right.
oh yeah, no, I need to say excuse me.
Right. I say, excuse
So
me. So, and if I'm not even, I say, excuse me at home, but if I'm in public and, a little burp might slip out, I'm like, oh,
yeah.
excuse me.
Oh, oops, sorry.
None of that. No, excuse me. Just the loud belching in the
Oh,
shared workspace. And I don't know where, when I thought I was possibly alone, it was very quiet. And that's just gross. Like,
oh
could
my
we
God.
like, say, excuse me in the workplace, please, dude?
It,
Just
I mean, I have to say, I'm glad nothing necessarily came out the
other,
opposite end because
yes,
I'm
yes,
thinking
yes.
if you're burping out loud and you didn't know, let's say there's somebody there, like you're that guy too.
Right,
Which
right.
makes me,
Yeah.
oh my
Yeah.
God.
Can I
I
just like side note? I'm just going to side note though,
side note.
because I wrote this down that I was going to talk about this
Okay.
before this happened, but
Right.
I happened to today. I had 4 hours to kill when one of the kids was at his referee like in
Hmm.
person training thing. So I was sitting out like enjoying, the day outside with a friend of mine whose son was
Hmm.
also doing referee training, and we were sitting outside at a restaurant. She was eating. We were eating, and I'm just sitting there, and a guy is on the phone, and he's like very close to me,
Uh,
like walking past me, and he's on the phone, and he also was like, like
uh,
that, like on the phone, and like we both looked at each other, and like. I mean, he obviously didn't burp in my face, but he was so close. Like
but
it's
like
between
close
me and
enough.
like, yeah, like very close. Like on
Mm,
the phone. And so I'm like, you're on the phone and you burp
no,
and you're in
no,
public and you didn't say excuse
no.
me to the person. Like you're on the phone, and it wasn't like a speakerphone situation. Like he's on the phone and burping and not saying excuse me. So this is another dude. And so I'm thinking maybe this is a thing that we
Maybe
need to
it's
like
a
address
thing.
with
I
people. Like we say excuse me, I think that's how we were raised,
yes, definitely,
burping
definitely.
happens, but
Yeah.
I have a fight with my kids about this all the time. And I have all these boys, and like there is a lot
Yes.
of like burping and farting and all that stuff. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
like,
Mm-hmm.
say excuse me. Like I don't care. I mean, I would prefer if you would just like try to excuse yourself and stuff. But like whatever, like it happens, it's a
Yeah.
bodily function. But can you just be like, I'm sorry, excuse me?
Yeah, that's again having boys. Particularly, we were the siblings. We didn't have a brother growing up, so you don't know until you know. And when you have a
Right,
kid or you have a boy
right.
kid, and then they just do that, and you're like, okay, say excuse me. But the thing that kills me is like, well, we would never do this in a restaurant. And I'm like, but if you do it at home, you get comfortable
Right,
someplace, you get comfortable
right,
doing something. You might do it in public, and then I might
right,
have to disown you and make you pay
right,
the bill. Like,
right.
oh, he's paying because
Yeah,
he
that
had nothing
caveman
there.
over there, he's got it.
He's got it. Big,
Yeah,
big, big burpee over here. He's
big
got
burp.
it.
Big burp.
So, oh my God.
Yeah,
If that ever happened to me, I probably would laugh first. I'd probably piss my pants
right.
and then be like, oh,
I didn't laugh. Like I think I was I mean, because I've been a working person for a long time. Like it's
right.
been a long time,
Yes.
20 plus 23
Plus
years. Let's
years,
say
20
23
plus
years. I
years.
started working
Yeah.
in 2000. No, sorry, 24 years. I've been working since 2002. So, and
Oof.
I've been in office settings with the exception of when I worked from home. Like
Right.
I am in an office, people wear like suits. We're not wearing shorts, and we're wearing suits, and you don't expect burping without excuse me
No.
in the workplace. Like I don't.
Sir,
So
you are not wearing burping attire,
yeah, we're
nor are
dressed
you
up.
in burping territory.
Right.
So,
Well, and if we
too bad.
are going to have an accidental gas, like, can we just say, excuse me?
An accidental gas.
Yeah. Pardon me. Pardon me.
Excuse me, pardon me. Sorry, I didn't mean that. So
Yeah.
sorry. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I'm so
Let's
sorry.
just pretend that we're like, a little mortified at our accidental gas situation.
Oh
So yeah,
my God.
that's,
Okay.
that's part one.
That's part one.
That's part one of
Let's hear
my
part two.
part two is also men behaving badly
Oh,
in public. But this one pertains to a man. I was at the UPS store returning an Amazon purchase that needed to be returned.
mhm.
And at this particular UPS store location, you can enter from the front or in the back of the store, but the line is at the back of the store. So when you come in through the back, there's a big sign, and it's like
Mhm.
two-sided sign, and it says line starts here. The line's in the back of the store. And so I get on the line because I can read like the sign that says line starts here. So I'm like a couple of people in the back, there's I think two people in front of me in the line. But then I notice a dude walk in the store at the front of the store
Mm.
and just stand in front of the register at the front of the store. So he doesn't come to the back
Around
of
where
the
everybody
line.
else
He
is. Okay.
stands. But me being, I try to think the best of people. I'm not, I have petty grievances, but I don't think everybody does suck. But I
Yeah.
try to,
People suck.
everybody sucks.
No, everybody
Everybody
sucks.
does. But I at least try to like give people the benefit of the doubt. And so I'm assuming, okay, so he knows, because I've done this before where like the line is someplace else. And so
Hmm.
he's like, okay, I am behind so and so. So like when that person gets up, I'm just gonna be like, oh, like I'm just behind you
Right.
because
Right.
you were at the end when I got. And usually you make eye contact with the
Of
person so they
course.
know like where.
Yeah.
So I'm not cutting the line. I just like I'm not walking to the line. I'm waiting here, and then when I meet up with
When the
where I
line
belong,
moves.
whatever.
Right.
I'm like,
Right.
that's what this dude's doing. That's not what this guy does. So there's
Mm.
two people. There's two registers at the UPS store, and the both people are taking like a long time, which is like another petty grievance of mine. But they have like all these things. They're taking forever, and then finally one of them finishes, and the lady that's at the front of the line starts walking to the available line, and that guy goes right in front of her, and she's
Mm.
just like,
She's like, what?
and he just like looks at her and continues about his business.
Oh my God.
And
And
she's like, and she looks at us, and I'm just
like, are we being punked? Like,
like,
is what's going on here?
right.
Like, what?
And everybody's kind of just like, ew. But
Oh,
then I'm again assuming better of people. I thought the
you're,
person at the register would say, well,
yeah, you got to go back to
you
the, because
gotta,
that's the actual line,
that
right?
lady is actually next. No, no.
Yeah.
I guess
No.
those are like bro simpatico, like
Oh my God.
brothers in men
Brothers in
behaving
UPS,
badly. Yeah,
brothers in UPS.
yeah. So he just got to go. He cut in front of the line, and the lady's just
Oh,
like, but people don't like to make a scene, so everyone's just like annoying ass. But yeah, annoying ass, like entitled dude, walk into UPS, cut the line of 4 people,
that's
and
crazy.
didn't
And then
get in the
nobody
line.
calls him on it. So it's
Nobody
it's
called
not
him.
only that you guys know it as patrons, but then nobody calls him on it.
Nobody.
Like
People
as
just
soon as
let
he,
him
yeah,
do
they just
that.
let him do it. I would
Mhm.
have, if I would work there, I would have been like, oh, sorry, sir, you have to go back
The line
there.
starts
That's the
there.
line.
Hi, this is not the
Yeah, like
line.
sorry you
Yeah.
didn't read the signs, but I
Yeah.
can't help you.
It's right
So,
there. It's a double-sided sign.
oh my
Yeah, no,
God.
he didn't. So that was part 2 of men
God.
behaving badly. I don't
Men
like
behaving badly. It's
it.
Jesus
Do better
Christ.
at the UPS store.
I
Go
know. Just
down
do
the
better
line.
generally. Just
Oh, yes, yes,
everywhere, all over, all over, all over. Like
yes.
you like your syrup and stuff, all over, all
And the
over.
ketchup, it's got to
And the
have
ketchup, that's right. I'm sorry. All
drowning.
that. Yes. All right. Well,
Drowning.
I have a twofold. I have a twofold as well. So,
Excellent.
which
See,
is
we're like twins,
I
basically.
know
Like,
twinsies, except we
we're like,
count differently apparently, but
that's
that's
true.
okay.
That's
That's
fine.
okay.
Well, twins
All
aren't
right.
like 100% identical, right?
That is true. That is
That's
true.
true. Yes.
So, just to springboard on feet gate on the dashboard from the last
Oh, yes.
episode,
Yes.
I have more feet. Okay.
I
So,
hate feet.
Mo does not like feet. There's feet. Okay,
They're gross.
so we just got back from Destin. We were in Destin for a week, which is in the Panhandle of Florida. For those who don't know, beautiful water, great fishing, just all around great place. Okay, so we're staying at the part of the hotel that's more like an apartment, because it's got a
Right.
couple, has like 3
Condos and
rooms.
stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
so and then you just have to walk to get to the main part of the hotel where like the restaurants are. Not very far. Anyway, we're walking towards towards breakfast, and this woman and her daughter were walking as well. And so we're talking, and then I just happened to look, and I was like, her pants are long and baggy, so I'm like, oh, she's probably wearing flip flops, because the little girl who was about 3 or 4 had no shoes on. So that was the first thing that caught my eye, and I'm like, we're out on the street where the cars drive with no shoes, and we're all obviously going to the same place. We're not going to the pool. We're going to the place. We're going to the lobby. And as we're getting closer to the lobby, I realize she stops inside the lobby and has to ask the bell person a question. She has no shoes on too. So we have mom and daughter walking from the street, the road where cars drive to get to that part of the hotel, into the lobby with no shoes. I didn't see her at breakfast, so I can't say that she was at the same place for breakfast, but I do know I was looking for her because I'm thinking, who's out here on these streets with no shoes? That's disgusting. I don't want to see him. I,
Why?
I just don't understand the need to walk without shoes. Like I don't think I like the way it feels on my feet. So if I'm barefoot, like at my on the pool, like I'm going from my chair to get into the water, that's fine. Um, I don't like to walk around without flip flops. If or you know,
Well,
so
not where, I mean, you don't want to walk barefoot
no
where cars are,
cars,
where like maybe there's
animals,
broken
because
glass, yes, animals,
people bring their animals.
other like
Just
no,
I
just
know
put on a
I'm
pair of
like
shoes, and you're
you
in
know
Florida, like
they're
flip flop.
also doing construction because they're building some more of those kind of like apartment things, and there's a construction site there.
So it's
Nails,
probably
um,
dirt,
dirt
mud,
nails, just like,
sand,
and I was
maybe if
like,
you're investing.
her feet were this color.
Oh, that's
Nothing with the phone, but it was that color.
I don't.
And I was like,
Mm, no.
so feet on the dashboard, feet on the floor. Like, I just need people to do better by their feet because that's
Right.
gross. That's
Put
gross.
those dogs away. Nobody
Put the
wants to see
dogs,
them
yeah,
all out. And
because
I mean, I guess flip flops. Wear your flip flops. Like
wear your
it's
flip flops. It's not that
Florida.
hard.
Everybody
I
in
don't want to
Florida
see him
has
on the
flip flops.
dashboard. I don't want to see him in the lobby. I don't want to see him anywhere except where it's acceptable. And to me,
I feel
sorry if
like
anybody thinks
don't they
this is not
normally have
acceptable.
signs saying I don't know, I don't even know, but like don't you
I
aren't you
don't I
supposed
don't
to like no shirt, no service?
no
Like you also
shirt,
have
no
to
shoes, no
choose, like
service. Yeah,
where to
you would
choose
think,
that.
but I feel like it's a given at this point. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you don't
Mm,
see very many of those signs. I could see it like on the
mm.
beach if it was like a beach restaurant that you were walking up to, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, you need to wear shoes." So I don't know, but it was gross, and that's I don't want to see that. I need people to stop.
Angie's tired of seeing your feet on
I don't want to
dashboards
see
and your feet in
feet.
lobbies. No
And I
feet
and it
in these
and it's not that
places.
it grosses me out because I used to do gross things for a living. So I used to see gross things for a living. It's not that it grosses me out. It's like unsanitary to
It's
me.
very
They're just
unsanitary. It's also
walking around.
like a little dangerous because there's
Yeah,
broken glass. Like
yeah.
you can slice open your foot.
But she wasn't thinking. She was all. I wish I could say free balling it, but she wasn't free balling it. But she was free footing it.
Free
There we go.
footing.
Free
Yep,
footing
that's gross. Yep,
it.
nasty, unsanitary, unsafe. Don't do it,
Just
guys. Put your flip flops
please don't.
on. You know you have flip flops. You live in Florida or you're visiting Florida. You know you have flip flops in that bag. Put them on.
Put them on. And then you had
Right.
your little girl. So I don't know if it was mom or grandma, but whatever. But your niece, whatever. Like you had your little girl out there with no shoes on too. That's gross.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's real gross. So
Yeah.
all right, and then part two.
Part two.
Part two is from Jordan, and
Okay.
people keep sending us stuff, because we can hash it all out here if
Yep.
you wanna do that. You going waiting for a parking space, and you circled, you see somebody, right? Okay, you kind of exchange, you wait, you putting on your blinker. Person's like, yeah, gets in the car, and then just is like, oh, let me put my stuff over here. Let me turn the air conditioner on a little bit higher. Oh wait, let me pull my mirror down so I can put my lipstick on and fix my hair. Just and meanwhile you're waiting for the spot,
Yeah.
and this person knows you're waiting for the spot, but
Yep.
they don't really give a shit because I got to take care of what I'm taking care of in this car.
Right.
And we've
Yeah.
already it's already understood whether we
Like
made
I'm
eye contact.
waiting.
Yeah,
Yes.
like I have my blinker on. The car is kind of like scooting behind you, trying to figure out you're leaving. Yay, I'm
Right.
leaving, and then you just
Right.
take your sweet ass time,
Yeah.
like it doesn't even matter to anybody.
Yeah. That's
So
just poor parking lot etiquette. It's
yeah,
just no. Like
yeah,
I mean, get out of the space.
I
Like
know. Like
you don't do
get
all
out.
that.
Yeah, get out. You can take care of all that stuff if you want to pull over once you get out. It's out
Yep.
amongst away from. I could totally understand that, but like
Yep.
I'm waiting for this spot so I can take care of my business too. Oh, what's that? Yeah.
put that down, Gab. What, Gab?
What even is that?
That's just mine. You don't need it. Is there something that you need in here?
No, I just want to ask what that was.
I can talk to you about it later. Certificate from. I know you didn't come in here for that.
Mom, I want to talk about it now.
Okay. You come in to say hi and bye.
Yes.
Hi,
Hello.
Gavin.
What are you guys
I can't
talking
see your
about
face.
now?
I can't.
We're recording
I
our
can't see your
podcast, Gavin. It's like you come in here every time we record almost, and it's the same thing.
Well, sorry, but I just wanted to know what you guys were talking about.
Okay, we're not talking
God.
about you.
We're not talking about you.
What are you actually talking about?
You'll have to listen to the podcast.
You'll have to listen. He's like, no, that's work. Bye, Gavin. Okay, so now we both have twofers. So how are we? What are you feeling about how you're rating yours?
Okay. I gotta remember what mine are. Okay, men behaving badly, part 1.
I got this sweater on. You keep talking. Yeah. I'm taking my sweater off, guys. I'm not getting naked. I have a shirt on, guys.
Well, because I just recently took a shower, and I take like extremely hot showers, so it takes a while.
So you're still
body temperature, because like I take it. So my shower is so hot that like my skin is like red.
Same.
I like the water.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. I don't think it's warm.
Not surprised.
Yeah. So okay. What'd you call him? Burp. What did you say? Burp. What did you say?
Burpy Bob. Burpy Bob.
No, it was funny. No. I forgot.
I know.
Well, Mr. Burp.
We'll call him old dude. We'll call him old dude.
I don't know his age. He probably wasn't even that old. Who the hell knows? Because I didn't see him. I just heard.
Because you didn't see him.
Let me see. What am I going to name? I'm going to rank that or rate that. In the grand scheme of things, like thank God he didn't fart, because like that would probably like be like a 10.
That would have sent me. That would have sent me someplace else.
I'm only going to give him a 7.
Okay.
Because I mean, in hindsight, it's a little funny. It's rude. It's disgusting and stuff, but it's also a little funny. And it's not like he did it in my face. Like there was like not a full wall, but there's like space.
Like that part, like a piece of wall.
Partition. Like he was not anywhere actually like close to me. And so I'm going to give it a 6 because he was not anywhere near me, and it really just offended my ears, but my ears will be fine. I'll recover.
You had ear assault.
Yeah. So I'm only going to give it a 6 because there are far worse things in the workplace that somebody could do to me than just loudly burping when I don't expect to hear. I didn't even know you were there. So it's only a 6, and that's probably even too high.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, for me, Burpgate, after I would get over my inner 12-year-old boy humor, because I would be laughing my ass off because it's like, oh, I heard it, but then if it happened, I'm like, is it going to happen again? Is he going to do it again? So, but because he didn't like you said, maybe he didn't know anybody was there, which tells you a lot too, but it's worse things could happen.
Yes.
I'm going to give it a 5 only because it's funny.
I think that's fair. It would have made you laugh, and like you need laughter in the workplace.
Exactly. Yeah. What about your part 2?
That one is worse, definitely, because like I hate disrespectful people, and I hate people that think their time is more valuable than other people's time. Like nobody likes, I hate waiting in line. Like I'm impatient just like anybody else. I hate lines. I hate when people take too long in the lines. People are all slow at the store and like want to chit chat when like there's like 5 people waiting. Like I hate that. So I understand nobody likes waiting in line, but there's a line for a reason, and it's first come, first serve. You were not there first, you don't get served. So he's going to get an 8.5 for just being just freaking inconsiderate.
Inconsiderate.
Not very gentlemanlike. And women don't need your rescuing, but like, damn it, like it's just common like courtesy to wait in the back of the fucking line.
I know.
8.5.
Well, 8.5. I think that's fair too. As I was actually going to say 8.5 as well, because my feeling is he's done this before. Mm-hmm. He's not brand new. He's done this before.
He didn't just join Earth, probably. I don't think he came to Earth yesterday.
Because we know the ones that are brand new. You are not brand new. You have done this before, and the person that helped you has done this before too.
Right.
So they're both in the wrong. But 8.5 is is very appropriate
Right.
because yeah, no, that's not. I agree
Yep.
with that.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so Feet Gate, part two, Destin, Florida. What are your thoughts?
Um,
Yeah, the face she's making. If
yeah,
you're
it's
not
just
watching on
nasty.
video,
Like I think like especially when I don't I don't like feet and I
yes,
can't there's nothing worse than like seeing the bottoms of someone's feet and they're just like black, like yuck.
yeah, just like yeah.
Like
Mm.
I don't well, I mean I'm not going to be in public with no shoes on.
No,
But I don't even want to walk on like your nasty floor after
no,
nasty feet people. Like I just
no. Agreed.
um I mean, think I'm going to give it an 8.
Okay,
I'm going to give it an 8.
okay, that's understandable.
I'm going to give it an 8 for just the nasty and it's just unsanitary and it's unsafe for them. And I don't want to like see people like bleeding all over the place because they're too stupid to put shoes on in public
Mhm.
spaces, especially like in the street where glass might be. So I'm going to give it an 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 9 because
I knew
I
you were
feel
going to give
like,
it a 9.
yeah, because I feel like you put your feet up on the dashboard too, so
Yeah,
you're nasty.
that's true. Yeah.
Also, she probably is the one that has her foot hanging out when they open up
Yes.
the window and it hangs on the
That's right.
side view mirror.
Yeah. Of
She does
course.
that too.
Yeah.
So you're nasty.
Yeah.
Sorry. Like, you want to walk barefoot in your house, totally cool. That's your house.
Right.
I don't have any problem with that. I don't walk barefoot in my house because I don't like the way my feet feel on the tile. So it's just a thing. But
Right.
you want to walk barefoot, that's on you. Why are you taking that out into public for the rest of us to
Right.
see? That's just
Yeah.
gross.
Nobody wants that.
So we know what you do. And you had your little, your little
Little
companion
baby. Yeah.
doing the
Mhm.
same thing. Like, that's
Yeah.
gross. So yeah,
Yeah.
you're going to get a solid 9 from me.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
fair.
And
That's
what
fair.
about Jordan's parking petty grievance?
I feel that I also want to give this an 8 because it again goes back to people disrespecting. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna give it. Sorry, no, I'm gonna wait. 8.5. I give it an 8.5.
8.5.
Wait, what did I
Okay.
give the rude UPS person? Did I give them an 8.5?
You gave him an 8.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this person
I
an
gave
eight
him
and
a
a half
9 because
too. Yes.
he's done it before.
Yes. I'm going to give it the same because to me, this is like the same type of behavior.
Okay.
It's you not respecting other people's time. Like when I get in a car and I see that somebody's waiting, I do my best to, and I'm like one
Yeah.
of those people, most cars now like have the rear camera and stuff, but like I don't like to trust
Mhm.
it. So I got to like look. And I
Yeah.
will keep looking, and I'm always like looking and then looking again so that I don't get hit. So
Yep.
I also can't see. I'm a very short person. I can't see when I drive. So
No,
I
you're
shouldn't be
short?
looking at that, but I
No.
cannot. I am short. I'm a short person.
No. Ugh.
Yes. Have you met me?
Never
Hello.
believe
My
that
name is
in a million
Monica. Nice
years.
to meet you.
Because it's
Um,
so tall up here being 5'2". You'll
well,
never
I
understand the
also,
perspective of
I
a
do
tall
give the
person.
illusion of height. I've heard I have a tall
You do.
personality as well.
You have
So
a
I give the
very strong
illusion.
personality.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you probably, when they
Yeah.
meet you in person, they're like,
Oh, that doesn't
this,
bode. That you
this
are
does
not what
not
you thought.
match.
Yeah.
One thing is
Um,
not like the other.
exactly. Yeah. But I can't see. So like it takes me longer to get out of a
Yeah.
space than like probably an average sized person just because I can't see and I don't trust the camera, even though
Right.
I don't
Even
know
though
the
that's
camera.
where it's supposed to. Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, I look at it, but then I'm always like, I gotta look again. And then I look at the camera and then I look again. They're like, what are you doing? And I'm like, well, whatever. Don't worry about it. It's my process. Like I don't get into accidents. Is why. Yeah. So
Okay.
I try to get out of spaces as quickly as
Yeah.
it's humanly possible where with all my like limitations and deficiencies in the driving category. And I don't understand why people can't, like, if you have to do your makeup, you should have done it before you got in the car.
That
And,
part.
that phone call, like, you probably don't need to make it or there's hands free, like, whatever it is, like, just
Yeah.
get out the space when someone's waiting. Show
Right.
some respect for other
Yeah.
people's time. You're not the only person on the planet. There are other people who also have things to do. They're trying to get into the place that you just got out of. Just
Right.
be
Yeah. People just,
respectful of people's
yeah.
time
Yeah. No.
if you can.
I
I know
agree
it's
with that.
hard. Just do it.
Yeah. Gosh,
Try.
because
Yeah.
you're the only person on the planet, so God
Right.
forbid.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9. I've had those kind of situations before.
Yeah.
These are the days that you want to like say something to people, but you can't, right?
Right.
We can't, I wouldn't do it anywhere, but especially wouldn't do it in a state like Florida because of some of the laws that we have now.
It's true.
So I'm going to give it a 9 because you knew that I'm waiting. Like, I'm waiting. I have my blinker on. I know that you're going to your car. You know you're going to your car, and you know you see me waiting.
Right.
You're just going to take your sweet ass time just because you can.
Right.
You're a fucking asshole. So
That's true.
you get a 9. You get
That's
a 9.
That's fair.
It.
That's right.
That's fair. Thanks, Jordan. I'm sure she has more, but that's, that was a big one. So
yeah.
All right. That's right. Okie doke. So we're moving on to the sweet tea.
Yes.
Talk to me.
Okay. I have recently discovered a new podcast that I enjoy. I enjoy it very much. Okay. So I know you've heard of Jameela Jamil. Yes. I love her ever since The Good Place. Which I didn't watch The Good Place when it came out originally because I don't watch network television because commercials. Like ever since TiVo became a thing, I can't. So
y'all know what TiVo is? Did we just age ourselves? Do you guys remember TiVo?
Is that even not? I don't even know. Do they still have?
I don't think it's a thing anymore. Some of y'all may not know what TiVo is.
Well, it was that cute like box you would get, and like you could like record things, and then you could pause live TV and then restart it, and then you could fast forward through commercials.
Yes.
It was a great invention, I think, in the early 2000s.
Early 2000s, definitely.
Yeah. So, well, whatever. I mean, I guess now with my smart TVs, maybe you can just automatically record on. I don't even know how it works. Like I just record stuff and it's there.
Yeah, but with streaming services now, so you have the option of getting like whatever, but you pay a little bit more and you get rid of all the commercials. So you don't have to worry about commercials.
Well, yeah, but I don't. Well, if it's a show, well, so for instance, there's a couple shows I like and they're on Hulu, but I'm too cheap to pay for the premium and stuff.
I get that.
Like I will suffer, but then I just leave the room and then I come back. I don't actually watch commercials. Anyway, this is getting off track. I'm like getting derailed. Like the whole.
As we always do. It's okay. Everybody's still
didn't watch The Good Place when it first came out because of commercials. So I discovered it, I think, during COVID. Like most people discovered, I think like The Good Place had a huge revitalization. I heard during COVID because everyone rewatched it that had already watched it. I had never heard of it, so I watched it. Anyway, long story, still long. Jameela Jamil was on The Good Place, and I thought she was so fun. Like I loved her character on that show, and so I really started. I like, what I've heard about her. Like she has a lot of opinions. Like she speaks up for people, very body positive, and she will say what she thinks about people who are having double standards and having women feeling like they need to be little skinny, little itty bitty, nothing
stick
people
figures.
And stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Stick figures with no souls and stuff.
No souls.
So I've always really liked her. Yeah. Always liked her. And so I was listening to Yestergaze, which is another podcast that is the best. I love Yestergaze so much. Heart them, just shout out Justin and Blakely.
Justin and Blakely. Yes. They're the best.
They're the best. But she was on their podcast, I think, last week's episode or the week before, whenever it was, a week or two ago. And so listened to that one on the way to the office. And she was talking about her podcast. And I was like, oh, let me write that down. I didn't write it down because I was driving, but I made a mental note here. And started listening to it on the way home that day. And it's called Wrong Turns. Okay. And it's so, I love it. It's really funny. I mean, the premise is kind of, everybody has their whole premise, whatever. But her premise is people getting into disastrous situations, the wrong turns that they've made in life, just messed up things that they've done. And it's just a little bit of a way to make people feel they're not alone. We all make really dumbass decisions, and sometimes they're really funny. Sometimes they actually are a true disaster that you created for yourself and others. But it's just, I don't know. I liked the premise. I thought it was an interesting premise. And then I listened to a couple of the episodes, and the first one I listened to had Garcelle Bouvet and Ron Funches, and Ron Funches was like talking about like he had so many like wrong turns. It was completely ridiculous. It was so funny. But one where he was like he was moving in with like a friend of the family with his wife when he was like poor and just starting out, and like the family friend wasn't there at the house when they arrived, and he really had to go to the bathroom, but like they hadn't left the key, so he had to like poop in a trash can. But like
no.
yeah. You like a trash can in the driveway, but like he had to poop in the trash can.
Oh
and
no!
She was pulling up into the driveway. I guess he's pooping in the trash can. And he's like, you know, like what do I do?
Oh my god!
Yeah, it was really funny. So anyway, it's a really funny podcast, and I really like her so much. So it's just her talking about her wrong turns and the guests' wrong turns, and it's just, you know, we all do like such silly stuff that. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I think it also kind of goes to the premise that like things happen. I mean, however you believe, whatever you believe, however you believe, whoever, whatever you in the universe, like things happen the way they're supposed to. Like I always used to think like we don't like the packaging of the message, but the message is we're supposed to get the message, right? So the packaging may be like shit ass, like UPS guy just dropped it off, kicked it on your door, but it was supposed to be that way because inside. Is what you want. So so I like those kind of things because I think we all do take those wrong turns, and you know we
eventually get on track. Yeah,
we do, and we hopefully learn from them so we don't have to get derailed again. So okay, I'm going to add that to the list. So you guys have homework. So you listen to us, obviously. Listen to us, and then you listen to Jameela's podcast, Wrong Turns, and then you absolutely must listen to Yesterday's with Justin.
If you don't listen to anything else like besides us.
Exactly. Start with us first because like we're the gatekeeper and we're bringing this information to you. So we need you to start with us first, and then you can listen to everybody else.
Yesterday's like there's oh my god, like I could talk all day about oh my god.
When Blakely first was coming out and he was doing those, you know, voiceover things of, you know, like somebody's fashion, like he has this, you know, and his end was all roll credits, and he would sit there with that face. And
I love him. Like,
and I was like, I don't know what you do, but I love you.
I just want to be his friend. Like, can we please be friends somehow? Like, please.
So, like, if anybody knows that knows somebody, not like the Trick Daddy song.
Like, we want to be your friend.
You know, we want to be your friend, and we want to be their friends too. So, just let me let you know. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good one.
What about you? Like, do you have anything fun, sweet, interesting to share?
I mean, nothing like astounding, but I just like to give a shout out to, because I just came back from vacation today. We just got back this afternoon. Hotel bartenders.
Okay. Yes.
The reason being is obvious, but you know, when you go out to eat and you order a drink or you have a glass of wine, you get your little glass, a couple of ice cubes, and okay, you're good. Okay, when you go to a hotel, they be pouring some drinks. So I would get like I'm a vodka drinker. Yes, exactly. I'm a vodka drinker. I drink Grey Goose on the rocks with 2 lime. That's my drink. It's been my drink forever. Girlfriend comes with a cup like this.
What else
here? And I was like, damn. So we call that at home here. We call that the leave me alone drink.
Yes.
Don't talk to me anymore. I don't want to see your face up here anymore.
Right.
You get messed up on a leave me alone drink. So that's why you gotta sip on it.
Sip on it
like a little bit, and then drink a lot of water. Because
some water, eat some French fries.
But those French fries were the best, and they were like seasoned French fries, like what's that, like Checkers or whatever. Those.
Oh my God, I don't like those. You like seasoned fries?
I've never met a French fry that I don't like, so I'm never gonna turn it down unless it's not fried the way it's supposed to. And they're all.
Do you like curl? So you like those nasty curly seasoned fries?
I don't love curly fries. No, I don't love them. Will I pass them up? I will not pass them up, but they are not my preference. I don't like the steak French fries. I'm big.
I love steak fries. My God, those are my favorite.
Okay, well, I will eat them. But they are not my favorite. I like shoestring. I like,
I don't like shoestring.
Oh, I love shoestring because you can eat like 5 million of them at a time.
Oh, yucky.
Shove them in your mouth.
Yes. Ew, yucky, gross. No.
Ew, yucky, gross. So, I don't want those big fat Mama Jamma ones that no.
Is there like crisp on the outside, but then like soft on the end. Oh, those are
Yes,
delicious.
they
Those are
are delicious.
delightful.
And like I said, I will eat them. It is just not my preference to eat them
Okay.
because I love fries. I do not
Okay.
discriminate with French fries.
Okay.
you know,
Wait, but you
it's
don't
my,
use ketchup on your fries, right?
I do now.
You do now.
I do
Interesting.
now.
Look at
Hmm.
you. Personal growth.
I know. It's only taken me 50 something years to eat ketchup. Yeah, I put ketchup on my French fries now too. Well, before it was barbecue sauce, but which I love too.
Mm,
So yeah.
mm.
So,
Okay.
so shout out to all hotel bartenders. If you know anybody that's a bartender, if you know anybody, if you've been to hotels, those bartenders, they hook you up. And then one of the reasons, well, two reasons why we had to re-record. One, Wi-Fi at the hotel was not that great, and it did
Yes.
not sound good. But two, I was a little lit when we were
She
recording,
was. You
and
missed it. Yeah. Like
I
we
couldn't
had
say
to
the word, and I
re.
probably still can't say it. See, I can't say it. It's say the word like
What was
when
the
you're
word
an
again?
advocate, and when you're an
Oh,
advocate,
advocacy. You couldn't
I
say
can't say that
advocacy.
word. And at first, I blamed it on like the vodkas, the leave me alone
Say it.
vodkas.
Say
But
it,
now I just
Angie.
like
Say it.
say advocacy,
Advocacy.
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 Yeah, I'm gonna practice that.
We're gonna practice
We're gonna
in the
get back to that
mirror.
next episode.
Practice in the mirror. We're gonna come
It's like
back.
a tongue tie. Yes, she's an
Advocacy.
advocate. She's an
You can
advocate.
say she's an advocate,
She's an
right?
advocate.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my my little tea, my little shout out to
Okay.
bartenders.
Well,
Thank you,
bartenders are good. Yeah. When they pour a good drink,
bartender.
that's
Yes.
yeah.
Thank you for your service. So
Thank you.
okay,
Yes.
all right.
Yeah.
Well, since it's episode 8, you do the
Okay.
evens. It's time for this and that.
It is
Bye,
time for
love.
this and that. And I'm really, oh, let me tell you guys, if
Uh
you
oh.
notice, well, I don't know if you've been watching, like on the even episodes when I have to do the this and that, I take jot notes down, and I normally
Right.
need to put my glasses on because I can't freaking see, because I'm really blind. And I wear contacts, but I need to
Right.
put on readers because I can't freaking see because my vision is so poor. But I did go to the eye doctor, guys. Shout out eye doctors, all like optometrists. You guys are my
Wait, hold
heroes.
on. I need to do that. Say you went to the eye doctor again. Just 1 second. Say it again.
I
I
went to
went
the eye
what?
doctor.
I just want to try it. Yay!
Okay, it
She's an eye
worked. All
doctor.
right. I didn't even
I just
know.
discovered
I
that.
hear that on like stuff, and like I'm
Yeah.
like, is that like an app? Like, do you have it
I
on your
just
phone?
discovered it on the software. I was like, oh
Oh,
yeah.
oh, that's
Oh yeah.
fancy. Okay, I like it. I was like, I think I said it correctly. The eye
Yeah.
doctor, optometrist. I'm like,
Yeah, it's not like
did I say it
that
wrong?
other word that I have to practice. So
Right,
you did
advocacy.
perfectly well. You did perfectly
Yes. So, but I went to the eye doctor,
well.
and I got a new prescription. I told them, look, guys, I sit in front of a computer all day. I don't want to wear readers. It gives me a headache. I just want, if I'm wearing contacts, I want them to work. That readers,
Right.
I'll get glasses for when I don't have my contacts in, but there will be no glasses and contacts anymore.
Yeah.
So he adjusted my prescription. The contacts came right away, so I'm already wearing them. And y'all, I can see. Yes. Where's my? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Also,
Thank you. Yes. 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 It's very exciting, guys. So
I'm so proud of you.
I
I'm
can
so
see
proud of
small print with
Yay.
my eyes and contacts. I don't need readers
Nice.
anymore, guys. So I'm really excited
Yay.
about that. So you will not see me out in the streets with readers anymore. I will not be putting that flashlight like up to the menu.
Yeah, but also can I say readers are really great. Like when I wear my contacts, and sometimes you just see people with really cute glasses, and you're like, oh, I want to do that too. But then you put them on and you're like, no, it's.
Well, I mean,
like it,
I
but
don't
I
have
don't
a
like it.
problem. I don't have a problem with glasses because I wear glasses
Right.
when I'm not wearing my contacts. It's
Right.
just if I'm wearing contacts, I thought the whole point of contacts was like
Yes.
no glasses. So
Yes.
I don't want to.
Well, and I remember the eye doctor told me the same thing because as Monica and I are very farsighted, okay,
Yeah.
and our janky eye, I believe we have the same janky eye too, which is the left eye.
Yes.
Oh, left eye like TLC. Oh, so yeah, so it's like we're very farsighted on that side. And so, and eventually at some point, they're like, yeah, you only have like two more like settings or two more, whatever they call them, for they
Powers
don't
or
make the
whatever.
contact that power. Yeah, they don't make the contact that strong anymore. And I'm like, damn.
Well,
So
that's
I'm like,
unfortunate. Well,
it
but you know,
is.
they told me well, I told you this a long time ago, but I went to the LASIK consultation because I was
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, then I can just do that. And they were
Yeah.
like, you
Yeah,
can't.
no. Yeah. I
We can get
remember our,
you back to like where you were like 10 years ago, which was still very farsighted in that one eye. So
right.
you'll still need your contacts or
Mm,
glasses. So no. And they told me, well, the only thing we can do for you is cataract surgery, and you can't get that right now. You're too young. So
yeah.
basically, yeah, no. But
Yeah.
for the time being, also, I don't know, like, do you have really far or different prescriptions in each of your eyes? I can't remember because
Yeah,
I
I
have.
do. Because I'm a +5 in the right eye, +7.
Okay, I can beat you.
Uh-oh.
I'm +7,
Hmm.
and I'm plus 1.25.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's like a huge difference.
So
Okay.
basically, that's why,
But
for
that's why
me,
you were always kind of like closing one eye
yeah,
sometimes too
yeah,
when you weren't wearing your glasses or contacts
yes,
so you could see it. Because,
right.
you know,
Because the
uh,
one eye is just a little farsighted and it's like doing okay. This one's just like, and
mm-mm,
the reason I have so many issues is because it's so different. It's like I'm two
mm-mm.
different people. I don't know what
Yeah.
happened with me when I was being made, but something got messed up. Something
Something got
was
messed up.
wrong here because I can't see. So I'm like literally like two people's eyes.
Yeah, yeah, that
Yeah,
is. Yeah, at least mine are a little bit close together. Actually, my right eye got a little bit better over time, which is weird, but
yeah.
whatever.
I don't know.
Whatever.
But anyway, long story again, long,
Long.
but not
Yes.
as long. I can see guys, I can see my
She
notes,
can
and I don't need
see.
glasses. I don't need
Woohoo!
so this week the my this or that for Angie is going to be a Gen X themed this or
Hmm.
that. So she's gonna
Okay.
enjoy this, I hope.
I love Gen X
So
stuff.
yeah,
Let's
so we
go.
got Blockbuster Video or
Hmm.
Hollywood Video.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's an easy one. Blockbuster for sure. Blockbuster was like the high end, right?
It
It
was.
was clean. It had all the movies. They were in categories in
Yes.
alphabetical order. They
Yes.
had the snacks,
Yes.
popcorn, the candy, everything. It was like going to the movie theater.
Yes.
The tapes were rewound because you
Yes.
could not turn them
Very
without
important.
rewinding them. And
Yes.
for those of you that don't know what a VHS tape is, you had to rewind it. There was a machine. You had to put it in your VCR or a rewind machine. So they'll never
Yeah.
know the struggle, right?
No.
Hollywood Video felt like what Redbox was to me when Redbox came out. Remember, because it was like always in places that like weren't necessarily the best
Yeah. A little
places.
sketchy,
Little
little ghetto,
sketchy,
little
yeah, a
ghetto.
little ghetto, a little sprinkle of that, and so,
Yeah.
and then you couldn't find what you needed. They always had
No,
that seedy back room.
they
Remember
did. They had like the
remember
X-rated
the X-rated movies where
portion. Yeah.
Blockbuster would never, they would never.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, you had that back room
Yeah.
there.
Like Lord knows what was
um,
happening back there.
yeah, I don't want to know. I don't
Everywhere.
ever want to know what was going on in that back room.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, so Hollywood Video was not visited very much by myself. So Blockbuster for sure.
Yes. I co-sign on that. Like I think I went into one Hollywood
I
video.
think I went into one, but I nothing.
I
It was
didn't need
all
to go
over the
back.
place. Like everything was like it wasn't in like
It
any
was a
kind
mess.
of order.
And they
So
didn't have the selection. They didn't have
yeah.
all the new releases,
Hmm.
as I recall.
Yep. Nope.
Janky.
Yeah,
Nope.
janky.
All right. Well, okay. Tape or CD?
I love them both, but
Yes.
I'm going to say that I like CDs better. Um, because tapes were great, but they always had that thing where the tape would come off the little spools.
Yes.
So you could remember you could like record stuff off the radio or
Yes.
whatever, and you try to rewind it, but then the thing would catch, and then you hear and
Yeah.
you pull it out, and it's like this,
Yeah. And then
and
you'd
then
have
yeah,
to,
take your pencil and right. So I like CDs. Although a portable CD player was janky too because it didn't have that control yet where it wouldn't skip. You remember
Yeah.
that? So you'd be walking someplace or whatever, and you, let's say, just like tripped over
Trip.
something,
Yeah.
it skipped, but then it would scratch it too.
Yes.
So,
Well, and also, like, I remember when I first started driving, I did have my Sony Discman, but
mhm. Yeah,
there was like a tape that you
that
could
tape
like
that you put in.
connect
Yeah.
to your
Mm-hmm.
Sony Discman, but
Yep.
the Sony Discman was not stable in your car.
Nope.
And there wasn't really any place in the car to put it.
No, there wasn't
It would
because
be
they
like
didn't have.
boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, it would
Well,
skip. It
car
was a mess.
like both you and I
Yeah,
drove cars. Like you had the Mustang, I had the
yeah.
Subaru. You had Dad's Mustang. There was no like. Remember,
No
you know how
place to
like you
put it.
lean on that the center
Yeah.
console. There was no center console,
No.
right?
Well,
So
I think the Mustang it had something, but
did
you
it?
couldn't.
Okay.
I think the CD. I would put the CD player there, but like it
On
would
it?
fall
Okay.
off,
Okay.
and like it could like pull the whole. Like it was a disaster.
Yeah, the
Like I'd have to
Subaru
put it
did
on
not
my
have
lap,
that.
but if it's
It
on your lap, it's not
yeah.
stable. It's
Hmm.
like the CD skipping. It is getting scratched. It was just janky. The whole thing was
Yeah.
janky. But tapes
Yeah.
were not great because I think also because sometimes in your car the tape player would eat the whole tape. Like
Exactly.
you couldn't
And,
even
and you couldn't eject it. Like it was
yeah,
stuck in there.
yeah.
Yeah. I did.
So
Yeah. I
tapes
didn't
were a
like
real
that.
hazard. They were just a problem.
Yeah. I liked
Yeah.
CDs. That was it. Just you felt more mature too. Like ooh. But
Yeah.
remember, CDs were not cheap either. They
They
weren't
were
like
really
not
expensive.
like the Columbia House tapes. Remember the Columbia House?
Yeah.
You get the 10 CD or 10 tapes for like
For like
a
one
penny
cent or something. Yeah.
or whatever, and then you had to buy the tape. So those things were not cheap when they first came out. So you
Yeah.
had to take care of those things
Yeah.
and treasure
What's
them because
funny is like I had tapes, but I had more CDs than tapes because
I did too.
as we know, like I'm a little bit younger than you, so I didn't really have a whole
She
lot
loves to
of
throw that.
tapes.
She loves to throw
Um,
that in there
it's
like so
just a
often.
factual
It's like
thing.
sprinkle of just like
I just
shade,
don't know what to
shady,
say.
shady,
Like
shady, shady,
CDs,
shady.
no, it's my
I
fault.
mean, she's spitting facts, okay, but
Factual, guys. It's factual. I am
yeah,
younger, and so
it's
like when I was in
actual
high
and
school,
factual.
there were more CDs than tapes,
Yeah.
but and so I did like the shady Columbia House with CDs, but
Yep.
um, they were expensive. We spent a lot of money on CDs,
Oh, I
and
know.
not recently, but in the last like 10 years, like I just threw away all my CDs because
Yeah.
I don't even have anything. Like
Well,
you don't even
well,
have like a
you're yeah.
CD-ROM to play. Like
No,
computers don't have CD-ROM. Like nobody has a CD-ROM
that's
anymore.
exactly right. And here is the slap in our face at this moment because not only are record players and records back, albums, right? Records, CD players are
Oh,
back too.
really?
Yes.
So I threw away everything for nothing.
Basically, but I did too. But the kids found like the one that I kept in the car when I had a
Yeah,
CD player in the car,
yeah,
and I'm like, man, I haven't seen this in a long time. Man, look at that! And then you can see all the scratches on there.
yeah.
It's
Well,
bad.
I think like at some point in the early 2000s, like I was able to convert like because early iTunes, you could
Yeah,
just
like the
rip the
MP3. Yes.
CD onto the
Hmm.
thing. And
Yep.
it's all on my old computer that I still have, but like I don't think that,
Really?
yeah,
Oh
like I
man.
everything. And then, all of you remember like Napster and like all the illegal
Yes.
down. I did like so
Yep.
much. Sorry, FBI, don't come get me. This was like
Hmm.
statute of limitations, probably hopefully
We
has
all did that. Napster
passed.
was great.
Napster was
Napster
great.
was great.
So between Napster and they shut Napster down, like, it wasn't around for very long,
No,
but
it
like
wasn't.
2 years or so, 3 years, like I got
Yeah, because I started PA school in 99 in 99 and I started messing with it then. So
yeah,
by the time I finished and moved out and started working, it already had
they'd
disbanded.
shut
That
it
was
down. But then there was
2001.
like another thing which Peter told me about. I forget what it's called, but there was like another thing. It started with an I.
Oh,
I can't
was
remember what
that
it's called.
that wasn't LimeWire, was it? Does that
It
sound
that sort of sounds familiar, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to ask him. But there was like another thing after
hmm
Napster that I used for like a little bit as
okay?
well. And so between Napster, the other thing, and then ripping all of the CDs, like I have everything. It's just this janky computer.
It's
Like
someplace else, right?
the computer's still there. It's just like
Well,
somebody
when
have
I
my
come to visit, when I come in September, we'll have to pull it out and see what we can do with it.
We'll see. Yeah, I
because I'll
mean
have
the
to
hard
find.
drive. I'm sure I can like just get the hard drive and all my
Yeah,
music is there. But yes, anyway, honestly, yeah, we're just like real sidetracked. My bad.
I know.
Sorry.
Sorry, guys. We this
Sorry.
is. I mean, welcome to our conversations. This is like
It's
again.
fine.
This
It's
is
fine.
this is what
Don't
we
worry
do.
about it. Just right along with us.
Just stay with us.
Okay.
Stay with us.
So the next one is MTV videos or VH1 videos.
I'm gonna say MTV because obviously that's the first one, right?
Yes.
MTV. I mean, VH1 came a little bit later, but you always associated MTV with like the cool stuff, right? Like the
Yeah.
cool videos.
Yeah.
Um, and we've kind of talked about this before, but it's like it's interesting being who we are and realizing like we didn't see people that look like us on MTV,
Right.
right?
Yeah. Not at first.
Um,
Not until
not
like
in the
Yellow
80s, not when it
Rap
first
or
began,
whatever. Yeah.
and didn't know this until I saw the Michael Jackson movie that he was the first. Billie Jean was like the
Mm-hmm.
first video of anybody of color on
Mm-hmm.
MTV. And I was like, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
So VH1, I feel like it was like stuff I just don't know like what it did differently. I know it was like the same company. I don't know what it did
I
differently. I
feel
do
like
know
VH1 might have been like geared toward older people,
like
like
older
older
people maybe,
people back
right?
then. Like we were younger, and so
Right.
when VH1 came out, I feel like it was like older, like more
Okay.
like pop
I
music,
mean
but
that makes
like
sense.
what was that like adult pop that they would
Like
play?
adult, like yacht rock and like like slow like what's that like they used to say like understood like love songs that were like
Yeah, yeah, I feel like it
back in
was
the
more of
day.
that.
Yeah, I only
Yeah.
watched it. They used to have the VH1 Soul, and I used to listen
Oh yeah,
have that
yeah,
on in the morning. I used to
yeah,
love that because I found a lot of good artists, like up to date artists too.
yeah,
But yeah, MTV all the way.
yeah. Okay, but sort of relatedly,
Mhm.
um, MTV or video jukebox.
Yes.
That's an oldie but a goodie video jukebox.
Yeah. Okay. So for again, if those of you don't know, this was like the stepchild of video channels, and that you had to pay a certain amount. So it was like what,
Yes.
$2, two
I
ninety
feel like
nine,
it
something
was
like that.
$2.95
Was it
maybe,
two
or
ninety five? Okay,
I
some
don't even
odd
know. It
amount.
was a
Whatever.
lot of money. It wasn't
Yeah.
like cheap.
It wasn't cheap, and you pay this amount, and then you got to watch the 3 minute
Or maybe it was
video.
99 cents. Whatever, it doesn't matter. You
Whatever
had
it
to
was.
pay for it.
The
You had to
fact
like
is you had to
pay
pay
for it.
for
It's like
it,
a
right?
jukebox. Like you have to
And
pay per song.
yeah, and so, but again, then you found artists either if they were on the radio or
Hmm.
if they made a video, it wasn't going to be on MTV. So
Right,
Video Jukebox did. So, like I
right.
said, we found like MC Hammer and
357.
357, and
We had like I
I heard like
remember,
Alexander O'Neill, Sunday,
yeah,
Monday, Tuesday, Saturday Love.
yeah.
I found him, just like a lot of artists
Mentor
that,
Rosa, like a lot of those Miami, like that I
yes,
remember
yes,
that
yes, yes,
Miami
like Two
based
Live
sound.
Crew, and
Yeah. Like
who
what was
else?
that one? K, what were they called? K, come, baby, baby, come.
Oh, oh,
K, somebody,
yeah, come
K
baby,
two,
come
K
baby.
one, K
K7,
something. K,
K7, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know, but
Or like
yeah, I know what you're talking
Stevie
about.
B, what was it? Stevie B, that
Stevie
guy,
B. Oh my
all
God.
that Miami music,
Yeah, that Miami kind of,
Power
and I don't know
96
what kind of
music.
Power 96 music. So anybody from Miami, or somebody from Miami, that they'll know what Power 96
Yeah,
is. But it's like Miami
96.5.
had a sound, just like every city had
Yeah,
their sound.
yeah,
Miami had their sound. So,
yeah.
uh, I think I like Video Jukebox. I would probably yell at my children for spending all my damn money on some damn videos.
Yeah.
But
I
I think I had a job, and I only watched it at Trisha's house because I don't remember us having it at home. I honestly don't.
Well,
I remember
we
I used to
did.
watch it a
It
lot at
was
Trisha's
like
house.
we had it because like that's what got me through morning swim. Because I
Yeah.
had to wake up for my carpool ride at whatever 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, whatever time.
Oh,
Actually, I would wake up super early because even then it takes me forever. Like I can wake up just fine, but I just don't want
right,
to get out of bed. Like I always do
right.
this, like rethink my life choice, which I still do to this day. So I
Why
think when
am
I
I
had to
doing
do like
this?
morning swim in eighth grade, like I'd wake up way early so I could just like
Hmm.
exist and like thought process, like why are we waking up and swimming this early in the morning type of deal. And so I would
Right.
sit there waiting for my ride and I would watch jukebox and people were calling in videos at 3 a.m., 4
That's
a.m.
true
Yeah,
too. And that's the other thing. So you were able to see other people's videos. So it wasn't like you
right,
paid your $2.99 or whatever and then it shut
right.
off. You were able to see everybody else's stuff
Right. You
too.
saw
So
everybody's
that's yeah.
videos and you could actually, I think there was like a thing at the bottom where you could see like people like requesting, like,
Yeah. Or
I don't
like
think
they
it showed their
dedicated.
phone number, but you could just see like
Yeah.
up next or whatever. So you'd be like, ooh,
Ooh,
and
let me pay
like
attention.
Around the Way Girl, I remember like that song
Oh,
was pretty big back then. And that came on every single morning. I had a morning swim practice. So like I loved that video. I would like do the dance.
yeah.
And I would
Yeah,
do
you're
the
good.
whole thing. So yeah, exactly.
I wish we
So
could play music on this thing.
I know.
I got to
Yeah.
figure that out.
Gotta
Also,
figure
but
that out.
that played on MTV because I remember because I was a freshman in college when that song came out. So I remember or a freshman or a sophomore, and I remember that being on.
No,
There were
that's
more
right.
black
Because that
artists.
was like eighth grade. That was
Mhm.
1990, 91
Yeah, so my
time.
freshman year. Yeah, so I feel like they were playing more because the way rap was going, that was more
More
palatable to
mainstream.
those that
Yeah. Mhm.
would be allowing their children to listen to it in their
Right.
household. Those kind of things were on there too. So, but
Yep.
I just liked the jukebox because I did find other people, and that was cool.
Yeah.
That's where I found De La Soul too, by the way.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, jukebox. I like it.
All right. Would you like mall food court
Hmm.
food or I guess McDonald's drive-through or any like fast food drive-through?
Yeah, no mall. I like the mall. I
Yep.
like the mall because our mall had all the things. That's where Chick-fil-A. That's where we got
Right.
introduced to
Chick-fil-A,
Chick-fil-A.
like I remember back in the day,
It
like at
hit.
Cutler Ridge Mall, like Chick-fil-A,
That was the bomb.
it's
Chick-fil-A, Sabaro's Pizza,
tomorrow. Yeah.
Orange Julius, where you could
Orange
get the
Julius.
like the orange sherbet and the vanilla ice cream together, but it was like a swirl. And I don't really like swirl ice cream, but I do love a creamsicle, like creamsicle flavor.
People
So
like creamsicles.
I love
I
creamsicle.
actually didn't like Orange Julius, but
I loved orange
I
Julius. I
don't
don't
like
know why
I
because I'm
don't
not
like
a huge
orange
orange
and
juice drinker.
I
That was
love
your
orange
thing.
juice. I
That
love
was
orange
your
juice.
thing.
I don't want like milky.
You don't want milky
I
orange
don't
juice?
want
What's wrong with you?
creamy,
Listen,
milky
if
my
you were
orange
a
juice.
little piggy like I was, it wouldn't have time to melt. You just hurry up and eat it.
Oh no, no,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
no. That
So,
brain freeze is real. I gotta eat my ice cream slow. Yeah.
but yeah, McDonald's, what French fries? I mean, they're always good, but
Chicken
like,
nuggets were delicious
but I
when they
can't
first
like,
came out. Like we
yeah.
didn't know that was like
Oh,
chicken
chicken parts,
product, like ground
chicken
up
byproduct,
made
and
into
put
nugget.
it together, and you get this one that looks like the little foot, right?
Yeah, those
That's
were
your.
good when they would like make them and they were fresh and they
Oh,
just
I
came.
know.
Those were
I
like, I
know.
mean, they were not real chicken. Or it was like chicken, like adjacent.
No,
But
just like they took all the scraps
yeah,
and made it and
that
then put
barbecue
it in a
sauce
mold.
that was good with the
They were
barbecue
good
sauce.
though.
That was good.
Yeah. But
Their
now they're
French
100%
fries.
white meat, so you can feel safe to have them.
Yeah,
No, thank you.
yeah. I haven't. I
No,
don't eat
thanks.
them.
Yeah. So I'm going
Um,
to go with mall food. Mall food for sure.
yeah, yeah, that's good. Food court. Well, I mean, I
Yeah.
don't go to the mall anymore, and I think their food courts, if they have it, it's probably really sad. But back in the
At
day,
our,
I think kids
yeah,
don't understand. Like the mall was like the
the
place,
place to hang out. Yeah. You couldn't, like, it was probably the only place that you could go at that time where parents could drop you off and you can go with your friends.
right?
Um, you could hang out, you can go in the store, and it wasn't like anybody was creating anything bad. There was an
Right.
arcade, there was a movie theater, you could eat, you could shop, you could sit and remember that center area where you could like
Mhm.
just sit and
Yep.
talk and whatever we would do. But it was the only thing that we could do that was safe for us, but until it didn't become safe, until it
Oh,
became
right.
not safe. Yeah. So,
Yeah. Well, I used to, and
um,
like, Mom, don't get mad at me. I don't know if you know
mom,
this
don't get mad.
already.
Mom, don't get mad.
Don't get mad,
I don't know
Mom.
what she's gonna
Um,
say.
but I used to go get dropped off at the library, and like the library was like across the street from the mall,
Right.
but you had to cross. What was that? Caribbean? I can't remember.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Caribbean. Yeah, you had
Yeah.
to cross like Caribbean, which there's like a lot of
Yes.
traffic. You had to cross Caribbean to go from the library to the mall, and so I would get dropped off to go study, and I would go to the mall, and then I would get back to
Ooh.
the library to get picked up. I mean, I didn't do it all the time, but as I got older, I think this was probably middle school age. Obviously, it
Okay.
wasn't elementary school. It was middle
Right.
school age, like probably eighth, definitely ninth. It was before the hurricane because after the hurricane, the mall kind of like sucked.
Right.
Um,
Ooh,
This was probably ninth
Monacara.
grade. This was probably ninth grade because I actually remember studying for the driver's test, the written
Mm-hmm.
test,
Right.
and I went and studied for the driver's test, and then I went to the mall, and then I came back to finish studying for the driver's test, and then I got picked up. So sorry.
Sorry, Mom. I didn't know about that.
I
That was the
did
first time I heard
study.
it. So
I did study, and I want to know, let everybody know, I got 100% on my written driver's test. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
there you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very
Um,
much.
yeah.
I
So
wish I never found this because I'm
I
gonna
know
use it
that
all
was
the
like,
time.
you know what? We need to like
I
congratulate
want the one that's like
people.
"Brr, brr, brr."
Oh,
I want that
yeah.
one. So okay.
Yeah.
Well, Mom, don't get mad, but she
I
studied, she
didn't, it's not
passed,
my
and
fault. It's
it's not
Angie's
her.
fault. It's
It's
Angie's
not my
fault. I
fault. I
probably
wasn't
learned it
there.
from her.
Did not. No, that is not
No?
true.
You never did
No,
that? Oh,
no,
really?
no.
You never
But
went to the library and then went to the mall instead?
um,
Well, you probably
no.
did. Really?
I don't remember honestly.
Mhm. And I was
I
such
don't
a like
think.
I didn't do like stuff
No, it's
usually.
not
Like
like you're doing anything bad. I mean, you probably went to go get something to eat, and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna
we're just
come
hanging
back.
out,
No,
walking around, probably getting some
I
Chick-fil-A and some cookies.
probably. Oh, the cookies.
This
Oh,
Great American Cookie. I forget what
Great
it's called.
American
Is it
Cookie
called Great American
Company.
Cookie
Oh,
Company? Or like
yeah, they still
yeah,
it's
yeah,
still a
yeah.
thing too.
A
It's still a
little
thing. The little chocolate chip cookies
no,
in a
it
bag.
wasn't Great American. It was the original Cookie Co. It was
Ah,
just
the
original
original.
Cookie
Okay,
Co.
okay,
And they
okay.
had like the
Well,
little, you get the minis
and you get the
in the
minis in
bag.
the bag, and they were
Mm.
hot.
They're
Woo,
hot and like
girl.
that melty.
Mm.
That was good.
Crunchy on the outside, but
Yes,
soft and gooey on the inside. That's
delicious.
chef's
Best
kiss.
chocolate chip cookies. I don't know
Now I
where
have
they
to think.
are.
Well, now I have to think if I ever did that. I'm sure. Maybe I'm sure I did, but I
I
don't
can't believe
remember
you
doing
didn't
it.
think about that. You
I
never
mean,
like,
oh, I
where did I
mean,
come up with
boy,
that?
well, you know, maybe me. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know. On to
Yeah.
the next question.
What's it? We'll find, you don't want to admit that like you're bad at this. Fine.
Fine,
Fine.
fine, fine.
Okay. Trapper Keeper or 5-star notebook?
Oh no, Trapper Keeper. That
Mm.
thing was like, oh God, I still get excited when I see it. When it like was time for school shopping for the kids, and I was like, oh, they still make these. I was like, oh, I so want one of these. That thing was the best. And if you're a nerd for organization and stationery, and this is probably where I got to learn and love about pens and paper and all that kind of stuff. Trapper Keeper was like it had a little Velcro opening,
It made
and
that sound. It was like,
yeah, oh, and you open
yeah.
it, and then it's a notebook, but you instead of like using those two metal things open, it like slid, and then the little pieces opened up, and then you had the folders. It was beautiful.
I never had
And
a Trapper Keeper, just so you know. So I don't know.
I'm
People had
sorry.
them around me. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
wow, that's one thing that I had that you didn't
Yeah,
have
well,
because
I
I
don't
always, yeah.
know.
Oh,
I don't even know
did you
why.
not want one? You probably
I'm
didn't
not really
want one.
clear why I never had one. I just never had
Well, because
one.
like when I got one, it was probably like fifth grade, which would have put you what kindergarten?
Kindergarten.
Yeah, so probably at the time you were old enough to be like where you needed that, it wasn't really a thing anymore.
I mean, I
Because
do remember people having them. Like I remember there was this one kid, Jeffrey Escoffrey.
oh my God, how do you remember that?
um, and he had one. I'm pretty sure
Really?
there was. I
Okay.
think it was him, but like some kids had it. But I don't. I just.
Well, they
I
were
don't
like
know.
hard to find because they were like a
You
thing
couldn't
when
like just go to a
like
store and get one. Like they would
right,
run out. You had to get it before school started for sure.
exactly. Or
Yeah.
else you were suffering with a duotang, which is a whole nother conversation.
Yeah. I
The
suffered
hell
with
of
the
a duotang.
duotangs. Yeah. Gotta look up the derivation of what is it? Two
Yeah.
of what? What's a
Two of
tang?
what? Two
What's a
tang. What
tang?
is a tang?
A
What?
duotang.
I mean, is that what you call the metal thing?
Tang.
Well, like, I don't get it.
Do
I
we have
don't
two
get
of
it.
them? Like
Two
where's
of
what
them,
two of
like,
what?
and there
Yeah.
was actually three. So is it just because we have two pockets? But does tang mean three in somebody else's
Oh, maybe
language?
it
I
means
don't
two
know.
pockets. Maybe tang
I
means like
believe the duo is
pocket
for the two
in
pockets,
two
but like,
pockets.
why the tang?
Yeah,
Like,
what's a
tang is
tang?
something that nasty orange drink.
Is tang like French
Something
pocket?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll do a deep dive and we'll report
Okay,
back.
we'll put
So.
that. Sorry. Gonna go down another rabbit hole.
I know. So
All right, I have a few more for
okay.
you. boy, because this is I got to do a lot of Gen X things.
Okay.
Boy bands
Uh-huh.
or grunge bands.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I guess I would say boy bands. You know, I did as long as music has a good beat, like I'm gonna enjoy it. So like grunge music was a thing when I went to college. Like that was a big thing, and I had no idea what that was because I didn't listen to it. But you know, I'm
Right,
open to anything. So I knew a couple.
right.
I mean, you know, like I said, I'll always love "Smells Like Teen Spirit" by Nirvana. Like
Mhm.
that was a hit. And so I know a couple of others too, but I wasn't really like in the grunge scene at all. So I'm gonna say boy bands, but then what boy bands were there that I would follow? Obviously, New Edition was a definite favorite.
Yep.
I don't even know. Like I again knew who New Kids on the Block were. And you reminded me that I had the tape. I
You
didn't
have
even
to
know
pay.
that I did, but it was probably one of
Mhm.
those freebies or whatever that you got when you
Yep.
or they you know like they would send you the
They
one and if you
send it
didn't
to
pay
you.
for
If
it
you didn't
or
like
you had
cancel it or
you had
something. Yeah.
exactly. So it's probably like one of those that was the one for the month and I got it, but I mean I knew their songs, but like they weren't like a thing for me. So
Well,
so
you
I'll say
definitely
boy
have the
band.
tape because I took your tape one summer and
Somebody
New Kids on the
borrowed it
Block.
on a permanent basis.
I
That's what I used to like to
I'm
tell
pretty sure I
dads.
gave it back, but I
Are you
listened to
sure?
it.
Even
Yeah.
if you did, it wouldn't
Well,
have
I
mattered,
didn't
but
really love New Kids on the Block.
right.
I did go to their concert because my friend at the time, Skylar Clunan, she gave me a ticket to the concert for my birthday, and
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
even like
And how do you
them.
say no to that?
Yeah,
Yeah. How do you
I
say no
think
to that?
yeah. So I went with her. I guess that would have been eighth grade. I'm not really clear why. Like I was friends with her at the time, but I don't remember
Mm.
why she got me that ticket for my birthday, but I had to
Hmm.
go. And oh my God, it was so embarrassing because she really loved New Kids on the Block. I think she just wanted to go and we were friends. So she was like, hey, come with
Yeah.
me.
And she's like,
And I
well,
went
can I
with
go if
her.
Monica goes? You were the
Yeah.
responsible friend. So she's like, can I go if Monica goes? And then,
Yeah.
you know,
Well, we went with her mom. Like it wasn't, I don't
oh,
know,
so it
back
wasn't
in
like,
the,
oh,
yeah, I think
oh,
this
okay.
was like eighth grade. And you weren't going to a concert in eighth grade without your parents,
An
or at
adult. Yeah. The
least
first concert
not
I went to by myself
that.
was was the Any Heartbreak tour. And I think I was in 10th grade for that. It was
Yeah, the eighth grade would have been
87.
too. And the concert was
Yeah.
at like
The arena.
whatever
Was it the
uh
arena? Like the
Joe Robbie or Joe Robbie, where
oh,
the
it was at
Dolphins used to
oh, it was
play.
there or
Yeah.
was it at the Heat? Well, the
Mm-mm.
Miami Arena
No,
with
it was
they call
outside.
that
It
now.
was at Joe Robbie. So,
Oh,
no parent is dropping off your kids at Joe Robbie
yeah,
Stadium for a New Kids on the Block
yeah,
concert.
that's true. Okay,
Yeah, but,
huh.
yeah, but anyway, I went to the concert. She was like
Okay,
crying because she like loved Joey McIntyre, and she was like Joey, and
and
like
you're like,
crying, "Ah," and I was like, oh my god,
you're like, oh my
shoot me
god,
down.
shoot me now.
Yeah. But yeah, so you are into boy
Boy
bands
bands,
over
definitely.
grunge, yes.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, two more.
Okay,
Saturday morning cartoons or ABC after school specials.
Saturday morning cartoons. Those are core memories for us too,
Yes,
because we would get
Smurfs.
up. Mo and I would get up in the morning. And at that time, so NBC, ABC was always like, the network wars, but we would
Right.
watch like Smurfs and I forget what else came on NBC that we would watch, but we would watch those, the
Yeah.
NBC cartoons, because ABC didn't really have cartoons, honestly. They had like shows, like kid themed shows, but I don't honestly remember. But
Yeah.
anyway, all the NBC cartoons that we would watch, but we would always end Saturday morning cartoons with the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner show, right?
Yeah.
That was on ABC. And that was one of our dad's favorites. So that's why Saturday morning cartoons were always fun because he would even sometimes sit through the crap that we would watch.
And he was like laughing too. Like I
Yeah.
remember him like laughing at Roadrunner, like in Bugs Bunny. He thought it was so funny.
Yeah. And so it was
Yeah.
fun to be able to watch that with him. And that's just like a good memory. So Saturday morning
Yeah.
cartoons, that's my pick for sure.
Yeah. Well, those ABC after school specials, they were like way too heavy. Like they were like a
Yeah, they
downer.
were
Like people
really,
like I mean,
and
I
I
know
get
that the point was to,
get
topics
the
for
message.
teens
Yeah.
and like don't, do
Well,
drugs and
there was
don't Like
it was a lot in the 80s, like teen pregnancy. There was a
teen
lot of
pregnancy, there
discussion
was
about
like the
that.
suicide in the
Suicide,
garage, there's like
yeah.
overdosing, like all the
And
things that
then,
like you don't want teenagers to do. They had to have a movie
right,
about it, but it was just
right.
too
It was
heavy.
just a
Like you
very,
just got home
yeah,
from school and like you're in school all day and then you're gonna go
right.
watch this
And then you got to
depressing
watch
ass
this.
like message.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and drugs too. So it's like,
right.
and looking at it through the lens of a parent, I would much rather have that conversation with my kid and be open and honest and the thug. Let's sit down and watch the after school special because
Right.
it's really
Right.
cheesy, first of all, but it's also very like dark, and it's like,
Yeah.
no,
It was too much.
I don't know why that was. I don't know why that was greenlit, but whatever. They didn't ask
Yep.
me. So,
Yep.
all
All
right.
right. Last one, bringing it home.
Last one. Let's go.
AOL Instant Messenger or texting?
Mhm. Ooh. AOL Messenger, because that was fun and it was new. And if you got in them chat rooms,
Chat rooms were lit.
chat rooms were lit. Let's go. And just
Crazy.
be a bystander. Don't say, like,
Yeah.
just type it up, say hi, and then just let
Hi.
it sit. And
Yeah.
if somebody answered you, they did. If not, and then we just scroll and you're just like, man, this is
Yeah.
great.
And they were
It's so
fun.
good.
Those were early, like, or I guess I would be like mid to
That's,
late 90s, early
yes,
2000s.
because when Miguel and I moved in to the townhouse, that was 96.
Yeah.
So, and remember they used to send the little CD-ROM, free. So you get
Yeah.
like the whole thing and then you get the email and everything. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I liked that because it was new. Text messages, all it did is segue to what we
It
know
did. I
today
mean,
as
it
text
eventually
message.
turned into
Yeah,
that. But I
but
like
yeah.
when we were, around that time frame, like everything was so new and like
Mm-hmm.
email was like super
Yeah.
novel and like being able to communicate with people like wherever they were without having to spend the money of a long distance phone
Oh
call.
my
I mean, you're
God.
obviously
I
not going to
told
call like
somebody
a
about that.
stranger. Yeah,
Because I
but just
remember my freshman year, they give out stuff on campus, and they were always giving out the MCI cards, like so you
yeah.
can get like free
Right.
whatever,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
times was
Yeah.
rough. It
Times
was
were rough.
rough.
Like when my freshman year of college, like that was when, I mean, I think we had email at home before that, but like who was I emailing? Nobody. I saw them at
Right.
school. But
Yeah.
when I went away to college, like email was like a thing. And you could like email your friends and you'd have to write them a letter, like, and you would get a response like really fast.
You're
And
like,
that was
oh
really
my God.
cool. And you could
Yeah.
like message with them and you can like email your mom could like message you and like you didn't have to waste like the long distance like phone call on anybody.
Or
You could just,
or like somebody writing you something or wait for the
right.
mail. So
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
So,
now what do? We curse email because I don't send me nothing. Like
well,
don't
it's
talk
like,
to
why are
me.
you emailing me? Like,
Why can't don't
you
talk to
don't
me? I
need
don't want
to
that.
do
We don't
that.
need
Like,
to
stop
do
it.
anything. We
Stop
don't need
contacting me. Why are you following
go
me?
away, go away. We don't want to talk to you
That's with me.
anymore.
Like, stop it. Yeah.
So that was good. Well, that was
Yeah.
a good one too. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I'm pretty impressed with our little this and that. I'm
We're
enjoying
doing
this.
it. We're
So
doing it. But it
yeah,
gets harder, like, because you want to
it
like
does.
come up with like a fun topic, and I'm not that
Yeah.
good.
So
So,
again, this is where you guys come in. As you know, we sound like we're begging, but I mean, it's always
help
engaging. So
us. Help
please
us.
help us. So if you have a topic that, even if you just give us a topic, and then we could come up with,
Right.
some questions. But anything that you want to send us, you can always send us on Instagram or email. So,
Yep.
but we made it through episode 8. Look at us. And
Yes.
we appreciate all the love and the listening and the following, and this little project is turned into something really fun. So I hopefully we'll be here for a while. So wanted to thank you. So we always close with remembering life is short, and be
Yes.
sweet if you want to, but always, always, always stay petty.
Petty.
Also, I need to let y'all know I totally screwed that up the last
Yeah, she
episode,
was
the
drunk.
last
She was
recording,
drunk.
because I was a little litty, so I got
Yes,
it
we had to
together.
re-record because of tech issues and Angie's drunk ass. So
Yeah, sorry guys, sorry. All
she is
right, well,
now
thanks for
sober
listening.
and
Yeah.
able to function
Yes,
correctly.
I know. I have a clear mind, and
Yeah.
everything was cool this time, and great
Yes.
Wi-Fi, so we are
Yes.
good. So, all right, well, thanks for listening, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Hi.